Hey everybody, it is Sunday and I finally got back to my game of Secrets of the Lost Tomb. I did not get any, it would be a lie to say I didn't get any chances to play it much last weekend or during the week. I just didn't want to. I was lazy. Too lazy. I did watch a lot of videos about it though. Um, but I have played 2 full rounds and 2 tomb phases, so I think that's enough to give you a real opinion of what I think about this game because the rounds are long. The rounds are 4 turns for each one. You know, it goes one, 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 two, 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 two. You know, they do all those turns and then they have the tomb phase in which kind of the tomb kicks back at you. So each round is pretty darn long. And I've got all these tiles explored. This is level 1 and this is level 2. And here's level 3 over here. Nobody's gotten there yet. I'm going to tell you, this game is nothing but pure fun. It's just fun. There's a lot of bad stuff that happens. There's, as you can see, there's one covered in traps. Those are the trap tokens. Traps. Over here was an infinite trap. Let's see, where is it? Maybe not there. Where am I? Oh, there it is. Infinite trap. So every time somebody goes in there, that trap kicks in. The trap is that what do you do with the trap? Well, I think no on that one. I think you just have to do this. You have to test dexterity. And if you fail, you lose 3 health, and then move to the Mongol's Hall, which means it drops you down to level 3. That's what the trap was there. Anyway, so there's lots of bad stuff that happens, but it's just fun. It's I don't know. You can't let it get to you. It's you just have to keep in mind that that's what this whole game is about: is dealing with the bad stuff and seeing what you can do with it. As you can see, my people got all kinds of items. What I did forget at the beginning when I did the first round was that they were each supposed to get a companion, and that helped a lot because their companions are pretty powerful. This guy's, let me see if I can read that. Focus. He gains +3 to the combat checks when using dexterity. So if you're using a dexterity weapon, you get 3 extra dice to roll when you're in combat, just because of this guy. And because I got him, I also got to draw an item from the item deck. Oh, I got to get a grenade. So that's a good item to have. Lady Rocket, she got her companion was this lady who allows you to attack a monster in a room up to 3 rooms away. That's cool. And there she is. And Chang got all kinds of good stuff too. He got this relic, the Aegeus of Hercules, that gives him +3 mythos and +1 knowledge in all mythos and knowledge rolls. And when you would take damage, you roll a die, and off of 5 or 6, you prevent your damage. So all of that stuff is good. We got still 1 monster loose in the tomb. Alligator down here fought 3 keepers of the tomb, and it took him a little while. He got some help from Lady Rocket, who was closer at that time, and she used her companion that I just told you about to kill one of them, and he finally killed the others. So he's free to move on now. We did meet part 1 of our scenario, which means somebody got the Staff of Ra, didn't they? Wait a minute, maybe not. What am I thinking? I don't know, it was last week when I played that part. What did we do? We had the first part of the scenario. Curse of the Mummy. Yeah, the Staff of Ra. Where is it? I don't know. Oh no, I've lost my staff of raw. Oh, maybe I didn't get it. I guess somebody else is going to have to go try to get it. That would be down here. Alligator probably failed at that. I don't know. I don't remember. So anyway, I like the combat in this game because it's not too complicated. The monster you're fighting against doesn't actually roll. It all depends on what their stats are and what you rolled. So it's pretty easy to figure out. One thing, a couple of little things I will complain about. These dice suck. And it's not because of their rolling capabilities, but it's like, this is hard to see. 5, the 6s. I mean, when you have them out, they're not like right in front of you. It's like blur. It's a blur. It's a green blur. So I don't like the dice very much. And the only other thing is these revolting little green pegs just do not want to fit in the holes. I mean, on this guy's board, they just won't. I had to just turn it upside down and set it on the hole because it just won't go in there. And that was annoying. Otherwise, and those are nitpicky little things that I can certainly live with, it's very fun. Can't see anything else to complain about it with. All kinds of fun items, and as you can see, there's all kinds of stuff I haven't even touched on yet. I haven't fought any swarms of monsters. Oh, I will say that poor Chang got down in here and found a odd-looking nest, and he bent over it, and then he had this weird sensation all over his body, and he was covered in little scorpions. Now, I live in mid-Missouri, and I live near a lake, a huge lake, and we have scorpions here. They're little, about, I'm going to say 1 to 2 inches long. They're disgusting. I hate them. They're the worst. I hate them way worse than spiders. They're just, I freak out when I get one in my house, which I have several times. Hate them. So that little thing was really icky. But he got away from him. It was good. But icky, yuck. No scorpions for me, thank you. So anyway, yeah, this is a great fun game. If you backed the new one that's coming out soon, be glad because you're going to have a blast with it. I got this one unopened. This is one of the old ones, unopened for a really good price, so I went with that. And I'm not regretting that a bit. The expansions you can't find anywhere for any kind of a reasonable price. But, we always want the expansions for our games. And I'm like, I have a jillion other games. How often am I going to get this out and play it? Do I really need a bunch of expansions? Probably not. There's probably more than enough in here for every time I'm going to pull this out to play it. So I'm not going to worry about it. But, if you did back it, have a good time because I think you're going to love it. Especially if you like a dungeon crawl and adventure and excitement and fun. There's just not really a downside to it. And it's very well made. I don't know about the new rule book, but the rule book with this one is excellent. I loved it. And anyway, that's my semi-first impression of Secrets of the Lost Tomb by Everything Epic. And yeah, I'm just sitting here on a Sunday afternoon in Missouri having a great time. I hope you are too. I hope you're having fun and playing lots of games. And unfortunately, it's back to work tomorrow, but we're not going to think about that now. We got a few hours left. All right, talk to you later.